What's in an asteroid name? What's more inspiring than Mother Nature? Solving the 20-year-old mystery of the Cave of Death, and it's a material world on today's Daily Orbit. Hello and welcome to the Daily Orbit. I'm Emerald Robinson. What is in a name, to quote Shakespeare? Well, when it comes to asteroid 101955 1999 RQ36, it's complicated. NASA's OSIRIS-Rex spacecraft will launch in 2016 and touch down on said asteroid in 2018 to return samples to Earth in 2023, so we can learn more about the origins of our solar system. But that name, no. So NASA held a contest to rename it, and who won? A 9-year-old boy from North Carolina named Michael Puzio, who coined the name Bennu after the soul of the Egyptian sun god Ra, because he said OSIRIS-Rex resembled the drawings of Bennu. I can see the resemblance. Puzio said in response to his win, "It's great. I'm the first kid I know that named part of the solar system." Well, congrats, Michael. Kids are just so freaking creative. And scientists are having to get creative in their Martian meteorite studies. A team of scientists are looking at a billion-year-old meteorite from Mars found in the Miller Range of Antarctica in 2003. This knock-light meteorite is the size of a tennis ball and weighs 1.5 pounds. Their question, does the meteorite show that Mars could once have sustained life? The rock shows habitable signatures like water, but then it has been in a habitable environment here on Earth. However, they say their contribution to the research is to provide additional depth and a little broader view than some work has done before in sorting out those two kinds of water-related alterations, the ones that happened on Earth and the ones that happened on Mars. Well, good luck with that. Mother Nature is inspiring man yet again. Engineers are looking to the tail of the seahorse for a new robotic arm design. The seahorse tail is unique in that it can be compressed to nearly half of itself without damage, thanks to connective tissue between the tail's bony plates and tail muscles that absorb the bulk of the pressure resulting from the displacement. They have varying plate sizes and degrees of hardness with joints that either glide or pivot. Engineers say that 3D printing technology could possibly be used to create a unique hybrid robotic arm that uses both hard and soft robotic devices inspired by the structure of the seahorse tail. The arm could be used for medical purposes, underwater exploration, as well as detecting and detonating bombs. We're living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Although one of my favorite songs from the 80s, it's all too true of today's teens, a new study shows. Researchers drew from a national survey of high school students conducted from 1976 to 2007 that focused on their willingness to work hard and the perceived importance of having lots of money and material goods. Results show that the majority of recent grads believed it was important to have a lot of money, a house, and goodies, as opposed to grads in the 70s. On the flip side, 39% of recent students admitted to not wanting to work hard, whereas only 25% did in the 70s. Trends showed a peak in this want more but don't want to work hard attitude in the 80s and 90s that has continued through present day. Interestingly, that's when advertising spending rose as well, leading researchers to believe that the rise in ads contributed to this attitude. It's always the media's fault. Jeez. Come into the Cave of Death. Well, the Cave of Death isn't so deadly anymore, but many carnivores between 9 and 10 million years ago didn't make it out alive. After studying 6,700 of the 18,000 well-preserved fossils found in this cave near Madrid, scientists believe that these meat-eaters were in search of prey or water and couldn't make their way out. Up until now, the lack of herbivores had puzzled them, but they said the clearly visible opening wouldn't have appealed to animals looking for vegetation. They say that sediment deposits from water brought into the cave's deadly rain and worked to preserve the fossils. And that is the story of the Cave of Death. Well, that's it for the Daily Orbit.